Produced by DM3 Entertainment. Letting you know that melanin is sexy. And learn to love melanin masculinity. And letting the ladies know that virtuous femininity is your superpower. And encouraging men to be on their purpose. And the ultimate goal is a melanated nuclear family by any means necessary. So sit back and enjoy yourself, and you might learn something. What's up, world? And I'd like to say a big up to everybody who's watching me on YouTube or watching me on Rumble. I'm definitely getting some traction on Rumble. Numbers are starting to go up. And then to YouTube, I need some numbers on that. So, to all my people, if you're watching this video, do a brother a favor. Definitely hit the like, hit the subscribe, share it with somebody else, because we got to get this message out here, bottom line. But I want to thank you, because you could have been watching anybody else's video, but you're watching mine. So that's the first thing I got to say, and I got to show love to everybody out here that's taking their time to watch my video. But like I said a long time ago, I'm trying to kill all negative narratives, all fake narratives. I'm trying to make people understand what we need to be doing as Americans, definitely as melanated Americans, aka people who say black, aka passing the day Negro. But we are definitely melanated Americans, and I'm trying to get us all on the same page, at least a good number of us on the same page, because we can't save everybody, but at least we can save one or two, those who are on the right understanding of trying to uplift and build their own circle of success. So today I want to get straight into this, that I know you guys have been hearing this pause game for a long time now. And, brothers got to get themselves together. One, you got to pull your pants up. You got to start combing your hair. Got to start making yourself look nice. You got to get it together. But this whole pause thing, y'all got to stop it. So I'm going to start with this first clip, and I'm going to play it for y'all. And then I'm going to give you my understanding and why I say brothers have got to wake up and stop the nonsense of this game. Let's go.
Why don't you play the pause game? I saw you say the pause game. I don't with that. What's up with the pause game?
The pause game is made, it's created to make you think about gay shit. Where you wouldn't normally even think about this shit.
Yo,
Seriously.
I love this.
Seriously. I'm telling the truth.
Thank you.
Back in the days when hip hop first started early, you'd hear a beat, be like, yo, that shit hard. Now, if you say that's hard,
Pause.
why? Why? Why do we have to say that? Nobody was thinking about and before when we said that is hard. Now all of a sudden, y'all is thinking about whoa, hey, yo, that used to be his too, like,
yeah.
Hey, yo, like, whoa. You're trying to figure out, well, how does that connect to being gay? So now you're trying so hard not to be gay that you're thinking gay thoughts 24/7. That's why I never played the game.
Definitely, bottom line. It's funny, I came across this clip, right? Because about 3 months ago, I was with my coworkers, and they are younger brothers. And I try to tell people the whole history of that whole pause game, it started with a word, and YouTube, don't be trying to, get rid of me because I'm saying this. I'm just saying it for educational purposes. In Harlem, they started with the word no homo. That's what they started with. right? And then I guess as time went on, somebody was smart enough to say, okay, let's switch it up and let's call it pause, right? And I explained to somebody a long time ago, you know, one, they lucky they changed it to pause because saying the other thing is going to get somebody into some trouble, and the whole LGBTQ, the Rainbow Mafia, is going to figure this thing out, and people are going to start getting fined or in trouble for it. And our boy LaMelo from the Charlotte Hornets, he got caught up in it because he said it, and he got fined $100,000. And brothers got to realize you don't need to be saying that if you don't have that intention in your mind to be saying, you know, anything that may seem, and in your mind, it shouldn't even seem to be, you know, life altering or something because you don't live that lifestyle. So why do you have to explain to somebody or say such a word just to make people think that you're not? Because the way I came up, and like Jamal, we come from the same generation. If you're not about that life, there's no need for you to speak on it. There's no need for you to defend yourself because those who roll with you know you're not about that. So you don't need to be walking around trying to say pause, pause, pause every time you say a word. And why does that word have to be associated with something homosexual? Because that person's thinking about it. And he said the same thing. I was telling brothers that I work with the same thing. They got you constantly 24/7 thinking of an alternate lifestyle when you don't need to be doing that. So I just had to put that up there. Now, he's not the only one. Also, I'm about to show you Stephon Marbury. Some of y'all know him as Starberry, big time NBA player, played for the Knicks, played for the Timberwolves, went over to China, did his thing over in China, and they built him a statue, and he's living life, and it's lovely, and all blessings and all praises to the Most High, right? And as a Muslim, I say Allah. So he came to the point, and I'm gonna play his clip, and I'm not gonna say much more. I'm gonna just let you hear his clip. Now, here we go.
I don't do the pause thing. I don't do that. I let the little kids do that. That's some little kid shit. And I'm like, you gotta say pause after you speak. You serious? Really? Wake the up, man. It's so funny. Like, grown men really say pause after they speak and they talk. Like, while they're in conversation. Like, really? Did you really just say pause? I'm like, I'm not thinking that much into what you're saying. I'm really not. It's not that deep. It's not that serious. If somebody thinks something about you, they're going to think that anyway. You ain't controlling what nobody going to think.
You heard him. First and foremost, I'm gonna tell you, if you are like out of high school, out of your freshman year of college, if you 25, 35, you're a professional doing things professionally, there's no reason you should be playing this game. Like I said, this is for children. And you as a grown man should know who you are, like I said before. And it doesn't matter what someone else thinks about you. It's about what your circle thinks about you. Because one thing that we as Americans have to realize, especially melanated Americans, aka Black Americans, need to understand that you build a circle, a strong circle around you, and that's who you concern yourself with. You don't have to concern yourself with millions upon millions of people around the world about who you are because you don't live with them. You don't sleep with them. You don't get up in the morning and eat breakfast with them. So just be that good person that you need to be, and you don't have to concern yourself. And like Jamal was saying, that you are being brainwashed to an extent. You are being coerced into living vicariously in that type of lifestyle through having to think about it constantly because you got to be ready. I got to say pause before I say this because they might think it's I'm talking about some sexual deviance. I might thinking about something that I'm not supposed to be thinking about because I'm a man. I'm heterosexual. It don't matter. Like I said, if you know that you heterosexual, you know that you don't live that lifestyle, you don't have to convince anybody else of that. And like Jamal said, and like Steph said, you're too old for that. You should not be concerned about what other people think. You should be concerned about what you think and how you feel. And you should build yourself up to be an individual who knows that it's not about perception, it's about reality. So that's all I got to say about that. So I say, spread the word, hashtag no more pause game. I'm too grown for that. Hashtag no more pause game. I'm too grown for that. So moving on to the next thing. You know, we out here in these internet streets, this social media, and you hear, you know, young ladies being upset that you know, Donald Trump won and he's going to be our 47th president. You know, going from 45 to 47. You know, like old school Flavor Flav from the Public Enemy said, "The nine can't stop the bum rush, Holmes." But I'm gonna tell you, a 45, AK-47, that's definitely stopping the bum rush. And we need to, you know, halt all the nonsense of this wokeness and all this craziness. But what happened is, the reason I bring that up is because women are saying, okay, now that you voted for him, then we not messing with you men because you men don't love us. Y'all don't care about us. Black men ain't this. Black men ain't that. Like I said before, stop worrying about what other people think about you, black man, melanated man. Be more concerned of being on your purpose, getting things handled, and connecting yourself with a young lady or a female who is on your page and knows that she's choosing you to lead her, and you definitely lead. But I seen this clip and I wanted to share it with y'all because it was definitely necessary, because we gotta get, just like we gotta get the pause game out our heads, we have to get this narrative out our heads that the black man doesn't love the black woman and the black man doesn't marry the black woman. So I came across this and I thought this was a very good clip. And the young man is an actor on BET. He also did a movie on Netflix with Christina Milian. Really good movie. Y'all should check it out if you ain't got, you know, if you're just chilling and you need something to watch. So with no further ado, here we go. Here's the clip.
That we hear about black men.
They don't get married.
No, they don't like who?
Oh, they don't like black women.
Well, yeah.
The national average for black men who are married, what are they married to?
It's got to be black women.
Black women at what percentage? Over 85%. But it don't matter though, because once they make money, that's when they go get white women.
White women, yeah.
The national average for making over $200,000, black men, right? How many of those men are married to black women?
I'll give him about a cool
95%.
95?
I believe it.
I do believe it. And then when you hear the horror stories, we got to talk about Scottie Pippen.
Girl.
Lex has a good point though, because they'll show the Scottie Pippen, right? And they'll say, look, this is how black men behave.
Yeah.
But that's not the fact. Destroying the black family has been on the forefront of the mind of the people who created this country. How do you destroy the black wealth in this country?
Yeah.
Destroy the black family. Make black women think that black men don't love them. Make black men think that black women don't respect them. That's all a fallacy. It's not true. The older I get, I'm 40 years old now, the more I realize that everything I've learned from mass media has been programmed by people who have an agenda.
I hope y'all heard that, and I hope it came in your mind crystal clear. Social media, mass media, traditional media has been painting this picture for years now that the black man doesn't love the black woman doesn't love the black man. Man and woman have issues. The man is trying to treat the woman like a slave, try to treat her like, you know, what's the word I'm trying to use? Oppress her. That's not the point. That's not what a man is trying to do. And like he gave you evidence and gave you statistics, 85 and 95 was the percentages that he gave you. So people have to realize, stop watching or stop listening to what you watch. Stop listening to what you hear. Go off of your own personal narrative. Now, if you're an individual who goes through the fact that men ain't this, men ain't that, men don't treat me right, talking to a female, and that's your reality, then you got to start changing your reality by you should not be picking a man to be with no more. What you need to be doing is find someone that you trust, that's a male, and say, I need you to find me a good man to rock with. And trust, if you trust him, then trust that he picks someone good for you. That's what you should be doing. And the same thing with men. If you keep on meeting women who treat you bad and treat you like you're an ATM, then you need to do the same. Find you your sisters, your mother, even other friends who have picked good people, and let them choose a person for you. Because there are thousands upon thousands of people on the planet Earth, and because of the technology we have today, there's no reason that you have to deal with nonsense that's in your locale. You can go somewhere else and meet someone. And remember, melanin is all over the planet. People call people Africans, people call people black. But the bottom line, the reason why Africans look like you and you look like Africans and Brazilians look like you and you look like them is because of the melanin. When the sun hits your skin, there's a certain level of that melanin under your skin that activates, and that's where your skin color comes from. Because I heard a dude one time say, oh, melanin's in everything. This is true, it is. But certain human beings, their melanin activates more than others. It's just like superheroes that you known as X-Men, meaning mutants. And follow me when I'm saying this. They, in their lore, it says that they're human beings, but something inside of them makes them into who they are. So I'm saying the same thing to melanated Americans, melanated Cubans, melanated Puerto Ricans, melanated Panamanians, Brazilians. The reason why your skin is brown the way it is because of the melanin. So getting back to the point that I was saying, if you're not finding a woman or a man that is on the level you want, there are lots of people around the world, and choose someone else to help you find the person that you need to be rocking with. And stop believing all of this nonsense that everybody is a monolith. Every man is a Pookie and Ray Ray. Every man likes white women. Every man wants to abuse women. Every man wants to mold women. Every man, this is not the case. These are things that are being put into your brain. And I'm telling you, if you're watching me and you pass this video on to someone else, I'm telling you, that does not have to be your reality. It does not. Your reality is what you make it and what the Most High allows you to have. Because bottom line, everything comes from the Creator. But you have to take the initiative to go get it. And if you're tired of no low lifes, 304s, men who ain't got nothing, brothers with their pants hanging off their butt, acting like they still 14 years old, then don't have that in your circle. Elevate onto a higher plane. Now, the next video I want to show y'all is that perfect example of what I'm saying. When you are a man, make sure you choose a woman who has emotional intelligence. And I'm going to say that, and I'll play this, and I'll be right back.
Huh?
I'll see you tomorrow.
What you mean tomorrow?
What?
What you mean?
I'm saying I'll see you tomorrow.
Why tomorrow? I thought you was going down the street.
saying. I was gonna hang out with the guys, so I don't know what time I'm gonna be back. So that's why I said I'll be back.
So where y'all going?
We was gonna go out, you know what I'm saying? You know the games come on tonight.
You didn't
know what I'm
tell.
saying?
Okay, so why do we have to be tomorrow?
Because I'm about to be out. I'm about to be out with them. I don't know if I'm gonna get too lit to where I can drive or whatever the case is. So I said I'm
I can still pick you up. You want me to drop you off? I got you. I'll drop you off, and I can pick you up when you're ready.
I don't really think that's necessary.
No,
I
it's
can
necessary.
drive.
What
I'll
you mean tomorrow? What do you need to spend the night with my house for?
understand. I might get a little bit too lit for watching the games.
Yeah, and
with the
I don't
boys.
mind you. I don't mind picking you up. That's not a problem. What's the problem with picking you up?
But yeah, I feel like you're taking it a little bit too deep to where
Too deep.
I'm just saying,
You're
I'll
talking
see you
about
tomorrow.
tomorrow. You never discussed like spending the night on somebody's house. Like you too grown for that.
Oh, what you need to, girl? I ain't never.
You got
seen
your
her.
own house, your own bed. Like I don't get it. I want you to come back home tonight, okay? Don't get too drunk then,
You gonna come back home now?
please. So we can cuddle. Like we always do. I'm not playing.
Now, like I said before, and if you watched the video and you listened, and hopefully you have an intelligent mind to understand what that young lady's position was. Her boyfriend, and hopefully he's trying to take it to that next level and be her husband, because we as people got to get out of this boyfriend girlfriend stuff and being together for 40 years, 20 years, and be like, oh, we never got married, but I got 5 kids by him. You got to stop that. What you got to do is, I'm telling you, after a year, it can be shorter than that, but it shouldn't take you no more than 1 year to figure out if you want to spend a high percentage of your life with a partner, right? But let me get back to what I was saying having to do with this emotional intelligent woman. First of all, the young man should understand that you shouldn't be trying to stay out all night if you got someone to come home to. And the woman was intelligent because she didn't go crazy talking about why you gotta stay out all night. Don't be staying out all night. If you don't stay out, don't come home. No, she was intelligent to know, say, hey, I want my man at home because there's a lot of nonsense that could go on out there. And like he said, he's gonna be drinking and stuff. Who knows? Drinking may get you into something that you don't want to be in and then you can't get out of, and it's gonna mess up your whole situation you had with the person that you've been rocking with. So she was like, no problem. You call me and I'll come get you if you're too tore up to come home. But the bottom line, you need to be coming home. And that's every single one of us need to realize when you choose a spouse, a person you choose to share your life with, there's no reason you should be out in the street all hours of the night. It's okay to go out and have a good time a little bit, but know you have a responsibility to come home. You chose that person to be with, so that's who you need to be with, not these people out in the street doing whatever they doing. So to me, that was a perfect example of a woman understanding what her relationship should be about. And I give it up to the young man for not fighting back and submitting. And this is a time where a man can submit to his woman just like we want our women to submit to us. What you do, you're truly, and listen, ladies, you are not submitting to the individual. You are submitting to the logic and the thing that makes sense. Remember that. Submitting to what is right, not submitting yourself to the individual. Now, the individual telling you what is right does benefit them because now they are going to get what they would like, but you're also going to get that too because you're going to get what is best for you. And sometimes people don't know what's best for them. And like this young man didn't know what was best for him because he thought he was going to stay out all night. But the young lady was like, hey, I want you home. I want to cuddle with you when I get home. And this should be some of the goals that people have, cuddling, because I don't know if you guys know this or not, but it is a scientific fact that when people cuddle, when you and your partner cuddle, it helps build your immune system. So I just wanted to let y'all know that. And like I said before, I'm trying to kill all narratives. I'm trying to make sure people stay correct and stop falling into all of this nonsense and mass media that everything is bad because things are good. And I forgot to say this. And for those who watch my video all the way up to here, thank you very much. And like I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe, share the video, help positive things get out here in the world. And I'm not monetized, so those who want to share can share. Those who want to help the channel grow, I appreciate that. Like I said in my video before, and I probably said it in every video, I got a daughter in college and she would love help from people that's trying to help her maintain her education. She's going into the music field, and we need intelligent Black women, melanated women, and righteous people in the music industry because it's wicked, right? So any help will be helpful. Now, before I bounce out, I want to say one other thing to gentlemen. Like I said to y'all earlier, stop playing the pause game. Grow up, be men, and pull your pants up, get your hair cut, look like something so you can be something. And yeah, I said it, and be something, because if you look good, if you feel good, and one more thing I want to say, well, I'm not going to say, I'm going to let my brother, one of the dopest MCs that I knew growing up here in the Carolinas, I don't know if he still does music, but he was fire when I used to listen to his mixtapes. But he got a point that he wants to tell people and tell men. Rick, give him your message.
I don't know who need to hear this, but you niggas is too old to be out here smelling like smoke and skin. You are too old to be out here. You niggas are too old to be out here smelling like smoke and skin. You too old. Get you some smell good, nigga. Smoke and skin, the bitches is not in. No.
So I had to share that with brothers, yo. Like I said, my channel is here to uplift and build. We here to build and destroy nonsense and build positivity in positive circles. So brothers, like I said before, look good, feel good, smell good, and you're gonna do good with the permission of God. So I like to say assalamu alaikum and peace to all the people out here, and greetings to the believers. And until next time, like I said, I'm going to say it one more time. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share the video, build the algorithm, let it build in the algorithm, because messages like this got to be put out here. And I'm going to try to keep doing videos, because if I start seeing numbers, it's going to motivate me more to do videos, because I'm going to be honest with y'all. When I do these videos and I look at the thing and I only see 1, 2, 3, 4 people watch the video, it kind of slows me down for my motivation. But when I start seeing numbers popping 100, 200, 300, 400, stuff like that, then I'm like, man, the people is watching. People are getting some information. It makes me want to make another video. So help me keep making videos. Like I said, help me help you. Jerry Maguire. Peace.
I've been waiting to say this all year, and I'm going to say it. And this is a good time.
Mainstream media is not your friend. The culture is not your friend. The government is not your friend. Big business is not your friend. They are operating collegiately in unison to create a set of systems that are beneficial to them and disadvantage you.
So remember, get your brain up, subscribe to all platforms, and join the resistance.